Baseball from the Lone Star State. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Polar Bears. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and on the hill in this one, Luis Patino. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Here's a 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Here's Josh Rojas, 3 for 9 of the series coming in. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Witt moving under this one. 2 down. Jonathan India at the plate. And a 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
India stands at second with 2 gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And today on the hill, Dylan Cease. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Grichuk makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Brock Jones. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. 3rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Now it's going to be Brett Bryant. Here's a 1-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Scope under it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now in the air, out towards left center. Grichuk drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. Here's Rowdy Tellez. 3-1 is on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Around first. Digging for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Patino, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. This one in the air, center field. Jones under it, hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. Now Brian Anderson. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. In the air out towards right center. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Kolten Wong. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Runner at second, nobody out. That one ripped right center field. Grichuk going back on this one. Still going back. And it is gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add a pair. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. And it one-hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Flied out his first time. 1-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts. Brock Jones, the next to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Simeon, the runner at third. Pollock at second with 2 gone. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. The Polar Bears have the advantage 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
At the plate, Josh Rojas. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Brett Bryant. That's in there. That is strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grichuk sizing it up. Makes a nice running catch. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul. Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Next one misses, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he... Bottom four, leading off, Anthony Santander. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Relay throw to third, and he's out. Here is Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Kicks and deals. Swings through that. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They'll circle the bases and they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. 1-1 now. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
So now a pinch hitter, Aledmys Diaz. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back singles. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And here is Brock Jones. To second, India. They limit the damage here, but add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Staying in the game on defense, Aledmys Diaz taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Strike 2.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Comes the 2-2. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. Hard hit down the line and left. And that one gets down, fair ball. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 1-run game. He's in there. Digging in, Ryan Anderson. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
On a line. And that one is off the wall. Here comes the throw. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now on the bump, Brad Boxberger.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And there's a hit. Pollock quickly throws it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
That to right. Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now here is Jonathan India in for a strike. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one in for a strike. 2-2. On the ground. And it gets by him. In to score from third. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox on top 5-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Brett Bryant. Bounced out to short. Anderson throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The next offering misses. 2-2. That one is hammered right field. Back there. And that one is out of here. Vladdy blasts one out the opposite way. It's his 8th home run of the year. And we're level. It's 5-5.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Colton Wong up to hit. 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. India tosses to first. That takes care of Wong. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. Ball to strike. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. Inning over. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, Randal Grichuk now. And the righty deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Seby Zavala.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Ryan Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pollock in pursuit. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. We're back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Hendricks.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is A.J. Pollock. He's already homered here in this one. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch. This one popped up. Diving, and he can't make the play. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Now he can't get back to the bag. Oh, no. A huge base running mistake there. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Back to the mound. And it gets by him. Runner from third comes across, and it's 6-5. And it's Aledmys Diaz. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now Brock Jones, 1 for 3. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
d'Arnaud at second. Diaz over at first with one away. That smash towards center. And there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Brett Bryant. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Chases that one out of the zone. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-5. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Tim Anderson. Hard liner. Pollock makes the catch, 1 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Righty to the plate. That one is upstairs.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his second strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. This one remains close. 6-5. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily. It's 7-5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, John Curtis. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Got him. And there's one down. So digging in, Marcus Semien. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Wong leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss.
That's a base hit. Wong around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's going to be Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
All over that one right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings and misses. One gone here.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
That's to third. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Pollard to third. In there safely.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. White Sox strand a couple, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kyle Crick.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Aledmys Diaz now swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Base knock center field.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Stepping in, Brock Jones. The 1-1 is fouled off. Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Tellez puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 4, Brett Bryant.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Brett Bryant. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. 2-1 now. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And the batter now, Colton Wong. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. On the ground to second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Can't hang on. Anthony Santander will hit next. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Garrett Crochet gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for reliever.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Polar Bears out front here, 10-5. Now it's the right fielder, Brian Anderson. Trevor Rosenthal takes over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That misses. 3-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And the batter now, Tim Anderson. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now at the plate, Josh Rojas. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Rojas checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at him.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Mm-hmm.